hailing from your wheelie bin, the man of 1,000 smells, he is Trash!
And it's time for the BWE Rumble to get underway. 20 competitors, one prize, the BWE Championship. And Trash is the first competitor into the ring. So to clarify the rules then, 20 wrestlers. In order to be eliminated, you have to be thrown over the top rope and touch the floor. Wrestlers enter one by one at regular intervals. It's very much down to you as an individual. And there's no fairer way to win the top title than this. So here's Trash, competitor number 1.
And the second wrestler out this evening, hailing from East London and weighing 190 pounds, the archetype, Abel!
So the key for these first two competitors is to try and dispatch the other man as quickly as possible and not get drawn out into a long battle, into a stand-up fight and expend valuable energy. The odds are so hugely stacked against them both anyway that they need to make it as easy for themselves as possible by making this first series of encounters short. Here is the archetype Aaron Abel. He'll rate his chances against Trash. They've got history there. Abel's beaten Trash when the odds were firmly stacked against him. Trash will try and do everything he possibly can to derail Aaron Abel's hopes of being the next BW champion. The Rumble is underway, the bell's rung. This is our main event of the evening here at British Wrestling Evolution Divide and Conquer. There's a long way to go yet. Aaron Abel needs to not get drawn into a psychological battle with Trash and play those games that Trash loves to play. Abel missing there, Trash ducking underneath and laughing at Aaron Abel. That's one of those games I mentioned earlier, and Trash doing the same again. Abel visibly frustrated, not the start he would have wanted. Abel, with a big headbutt on Trash, he falls heavily and then sits back up again, holding his forehead, and falls back down heavily again. Abel just putting the boot in there to the midsection of Trash. Aaron Abel just taking his time to play to the fans, and the archetype will be making an error here in doing this. He needs to economically get on with this match and efficiently dispatch Trash with the minimum of fuss. Trash again just delaying Abel. Aaron Abel doesn't really know quite what to do. Now he does. Hitting Trash hard over the back of the neck, and now those shots to the left side of Trash's head. Into the corner goes Trash. He heavily went in there, clutching the small of his back, and Aaron Abel's got a chance here to dispatch him. Keeps Trash very much in the corner. Into the other corner. Levelling him there with a nice clothesline. But all the while he's flat on his back, Trash is safe. It's only when he's flat on his back outside the ring, having gone over the top rope, that his night is over. No 3 counts, no disqualifications, no submissions, no nothing, just eliminations. Great kick there by Abel, the ribcage of Trash, and another one as well. So these opening 2 wrestlers really fighting it out here. There's not one person back there that doesn't want this title, and this is a gift for each of these 20 competitors. A gift. What an opportunity. Abel with a lovely low drop kick. The back of the neck and the shoulders and the back of the head of Trash. Now, that siren means it's time for our next man. And the countdown begins. And it's Zahir Libar Jr. Zahir Libar, the man from Mogadishu, Somalian wrestler. And now Aaron Abel is just suggesting that the two of them team up to take on Trash. Seems like a little entente cordiale has been agreed there. Zahir Libar manhandling Trash into a snapmare, very nice. And then just wrapping that Somalian flag around the neck of Trash to the boos of the crowd. No disqualifications, he's entitled to do it. Zahir Libar Jr. has a very erratic style in the ring. He'll dip in and out of the ring as he pleases. Very difficult man to hold down. Now here comes the fourth competitor as Trash hits one of his trademark Mongolian chops on Aaron Abel and then on Zahir Libar Jr., whose upper body strength nullified the effect of that. He drags Trash into the centre of the ring and, oh, it's a lovely double team move there. As we see the hybrid Josh Wall. BW debut for many men tonight. And the hybrid Josh Wall is one of them. Very interesting and exciting young wrestler, Josh Wall. Could be considered a dark horse for this, actually. But not if that keeps happening. Lovely back body drop by Zahir Libar Jr. And Josh Wall is in some pain now. Trash meanwhile on the apron. Here comes our next competitor, the fifth. Josh Wall goes into the corner and Abel follows it up with a massive clothesline. The count reaches 5 as Zahir Libar Jr. I believe he was biting Trash there. Trash is out of the ring, but he's not been eliminated. Keep an eye on Trash. Here comes Turbo. So Turbo is competitor number 5 in this one. So many yet to come, and there is the Hurricane Rana by Turbo on Aaron Abel. Outside of the ring goes Zahir Libar Jr. But he is again not eliminated. Neither is Trash. Meanwhile, the hybrid Josh Wall just pulling himself to his feet in the opposite corner from where all the action's happening. Smart. He should stay in that corner as long as he possibly can. Let these two fight it out. Turbo with a big slam on Aaron Abel into an elbow drop. We're going to see competitor number 6. In comes Josh Wall, just to put the boot in on Aaron Abel, who lands heavily in the corner. What are we going to see? There's a lovely bit of teamwork from Turbo and Josh Wall as the KO Kid Chris Marsh enters the Rumble. Chris Marsh, another exciting young wrestler, another one with a lot to prove. Abel into the ropes and set up for a lovely backbreaker there by Turbo, really nicely done. Josh Wall on Abel like a flash. Zahir Libar Jr.'s against the ropes, starting to get busy now in the ring. Who's our next competitor going to be? And it is Jason Artem. Jason Artem, oh, springboarding off the ropes beautifully into a rotating elbow. Maybe even a European uppercut, actually, on Josh Wall. That was tremendous. Now, where's Artem going? Is he going to hit that shooting star press? I think he might be able to. This is beautiful. What about that from Jason Artem? That is exquisite wrestling. In the midst of this melee, this brutal Rumble match, right there, Jason Artem came out with a moment of pure poetry, of craftsmanship. Turbo now pulling Artem to his feet. 6 in the ring, but 7 competitors. Zahir Libar Jr. is out there somewhere. Artem just managing to save himself there by fighting Turbo away. Meanwhile, Chris Marsh and Josh Wall double team Aaron Abel. Meanwhile, Trash refuses to let go of the ropes. He may be playing a tactical blinder there. What's a European uppercut from Jason Artem on Turbo? Now watch Wall there attempting to get rid of Abel. No joy though. Artem attempting to get rid of Turbo. The klaxon sounds. Another man is about to enter the ring. Lovely clothesline, I should say. Another competitor, because it could be Rhea O'Reilly or Jamie B. So Rhea LeBar Jr. re-entering the ring. The count hits 2-1. And who's it going to be? Our next competitor, number 8, is Kid Pride. Kid Pride, who's fighting off the effects of a match very, very recently. Moments ago, in fact. Many of these competitors this evening have already fought in a gruelling encounter. Some more gruelling than others in the punishment they've suffered. Spare a thought for Ryan O'Reilly, who's got to compete in this match with only one good leg. Trash with a great slap across the face of Aaron Abel. And a double clothesline by Pride and Turbo on Rhea LeBar Jr. Still no eliminations, extraordinarily at this stage. Artem might be the first to go though. Josh Wall and Chris Marsh teaming up, not for the first time tonight, but looking like they're going to be unable unless Kid Pride can do some helping here. Oh, Artem fights them all off. Really impressive 3 swift kicks there. And we're about to get another man into an already extremely crowded ring. Who's it going to be? Oh, dear, dear, dear. Jedrzej Grabowski. This may well change things somewhat. Grabowski's got to be considered a favourite for this one. Now, Grabowski. Oh, out goes Josh Wall. No, Josh Wall has survived. That's incredible. Well done, Josh Wall, to grab onto the rope there. Aaron Abel's in trouble on the other side of the ring though. Trash is in trouble as well. Grabowski's got Trash up. Trash has just managed to hold on as well. No, he's gone. Trash has gone. And indeed, I believe that Aaron Abel... No, surviving Jason Artem. Oh, caught in a chokeslam position here. Artem's up in the air. And Artem, oh, he's gone. Maybe Jason Artem just a little bit too much of a high flyer, too much of a cruiserweight to win this one. Showing us some beautiful moments of wrestling though before his untimely elimination at the hands of Jedrzej Grabowski, who's certainly a force to be reckoned with. Kid Pride on the back of Grabowski, interesting tactic here, could send both of them over the top. Meanwhile, look at Turbo with a big powerbomb on Josh Wall. Wide open, all to play for. 10 more competitors still to come. It's a lovely kick there from Kid Pride and Grabowski. Turbo just working away. Aaron Abel's really struggling there to the effects of those kicks from Turbo. The count reaching 2. We're going to see yet another competitor. Who's it going to be this time? Atomic drop there by Turbo on Abel. And this is Ryan O'Reilly. You can tell by his distinctive limp. We've seen him so many times this evening suffering punishment, but he is a fighter, he is a winner. Abel's in trouble. Aaron Abel's in big trouble. He's managed to stay in. Impressive there from Aaron Abel, just managing to stay in there. Great kick from Kid Pride on Rhea LeBar Jr. Pride off the ropes, connecting with Abel, who's gone. That's the end of Aaron Abel's Rumble. Grabowski catching Ryan O'Reilly. Rhea LeBar Jr. has got Chris Marsh in the corner. Kid Pride's got Turbo. O'Reilly has got Grabowski with some fantastic kicks that put even more weight onto his knee. Meanwhile, the hybrid Josh Wall stays in the corner out of harm's way, but now gets involved in the action, attacking Rhea LeBar Jr. in the top left of the picture. Ryan O'Reilly just stepping out of the ring, not eliminated, he went through the middle there. And the klaxon once again sounds. We're going to get another entry into this Rumble. O'Reilly just hobbling his way onto the apron, might well get back into the ring, does so. Who's our next competitor going to be? A great drop kick from Kid Pride on Josh Wall there. And it's Wolf Alexandra. Now we've got a problem for all bar 2 men in this Rumble, because there's great double team potential here. There could be a very powerful alliance. We've seen how dangerous the Warsaw Pact can be. They will feel very unfortunate not having won their contest against High and Mighty. But certainly they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in this. Oh, beautiful stuff there from Wolf Alexander, and O'Reilly just lands like a sack of potatoes. Turbo with a leverage move on Alexander. O'Reilly goes. Well, it's about as much as can be expected from poor Ryan O'Reilly, who won't lay down even when he can barely stand. Grabowski in the corner there at the hands of Pride and Turbo. Kid Pride into the corner with the assistance of Turbo, and now we're going to get another competitor. And lovely teamwork here by Kid Pride and Turbo. That's a partnership that's showing real potential already. And our next competitor this evening, as we go beyond the halfway point of this one, is going to be Teddy Roberts, and listen to the response of the fans. Now it's interesting. Look at the Warsaw Pact go. Oh, that's the fastest they've moved in this Rumble. Both them out of the ring, not eliminated because they went under the ropes. We've only had 4 eliminations at this stage. Could be another one right now though, because there goes Chris Marsh. No, he's managed to survive. That's impressive stuff, as Zarir Libar Jr. hits a tremendous dropkick on Josh Wall. And Kid Pride in there attacking Zarir Libar Jr. as Jedrzej Grabowski has a choke with that massive foot of his on the neck of Turbo. Kid Pride just body pressing his way out of the corner, then connecting with a dropkick and rolling backwards. Wolf Alexander meanwhile working away at Teddy Roberts in the corner there, as the siren brings another competitor into this one. Who's it going to be? Who is going to be the BWE champion? And our next competitor is Charlie Silk. Well, this is a big moment for Charlie Silk, a chance to prove that he is more than just a lackey of Sean Sykes, and he goes in like paste, attacking Turbo there, stamping away at him and choking with his foot. Now he's trying to trade blows with Kid Pride, the brave man to do that. Good forearm there, connecting right across the ear of Kid Pride, and then connecting with Josh Wall in the corner. Charlie Silk, as I say, with so much to prove, standing on his own 2 feet here. And he's not on his feet at the moment though, because Turbo's got him up, might well get him out, but chooses instead to throw him face first on the mat. Meanwhile, Zarir Libar Jr.'s in trouble. Teddy Roberts might well have the measure of him, but he just drops to his feet and manages to avoid elimination. Fans really behind Charlie Silk in this one. I guess we're all being terribly British and loving an underdog. Charlie Silk is certainly that in this contest. Fans not used to seeing Charlie Silk on the opposite end of bad odds, of the odds actually, because Charlie Silk is so often teaming up with Sean Sykes to make it an uneven contest for someone else, and there Charlie Silk getting a 2-on-1 attack by Wall and Marsh. And here's Rhea O'Reilly. And Rhea O'Reilly will show no fear in entering the ring with these men. Very tough wrestler. We've already seen that this evening, already shown that she can take on Sean Sykes and come out fighting. Rhea O'Reilly could well be the BWE champion when all is said and done. Josh Wall just managing to avoid elimination there. Wolf Alexander digging his knee into the back of Zarir Libar Jr. Rhea O'Reilly attacking Wolf Alexander. Sorry, that Teddy Roberts actually attacking Zarir Libar Jr. and then Rhea O'Reilly attacking Wolf Alexander. Turbo attempting to get rid of Jedrzej Grabowski. They've got a chance here to get rid of him. Real chance here. Chris Marsh assisting, Josh Wall assisting, Grabowski managing to fight his way out of it. Kid Pride couldn't do it either. It's Extraordinary resilience from Jedrzej Grabowski. Next up, we've got Sean Sykes, who, if my maths are correct, will be the 11th competitor in the ring at the moment. Sean Sykes, ever the professional, ever the strategist, taking his time. Kid Pride with a great knee lift on Jedrzej Grabowski there. Sykes, as I said, just taking his time to enter the ring, and Rhea O'Reilly just saying, come on then, what have you got? Oh, Silk and Sykes teaming up there very effectively, it has to be said. And Rhea O'Reilly ends up flat on her back, courtesy of some devious tactics from those two. Perhaps you could say that's naivety from Rhea O'Reilly, not expecting that from Charlie Silk. Teddy Roberts, meanwhile, attacking Wolf Alexander in the corner. Rhea O'Reilly going face first into the turnbuckle at the hands of Sean Sykes. Oh, well, that was agile work there from Jedrzej Grabowski. Who'd have thought it? Kid Pride getting hit with an arm drag takedown that was more out of his playbook rather than out of Grabowski's. More surprises there in the BWE Rumble here at Divide and Conquer. Turbo coming off better in a collision there with Sean Sykes, who then gets a Kid Pride leg across his face. Charlie Silk has got Josh Wall in the corner. Chris Marsh is flat out in the other corner on his back. Teddy Roberts with Grabowski attempting to get rid of him, nearly. So nearly. Rhea O'Reilly teaming up. What a coup this could be for Rhea O'Reilly to get rid of Jedrzej Grabowski. But Grabowski is proving very difficult to get rid of. We're about to get another competitor. Who will it be? Let's find out as Jamie B.
Please welcome back Jamie B.
One of the competitors who's already got a victory to her name tonight. Jamie B up top and hits a beautiful high crossbody on Sean Sykes. Fantastic wrestling there from Jamie B. Definitely getting in the mix. Teddy Roberts and Kid Pride, high and mighty, teaming up on Wolf Alexander. Grabowski nowhere to be seen at the moment. He's barely able to stay in the ring. And O'Reilly and Jamie B continuing the onslaught on Sean Sykes there as Kid Pride stands in the centre of the ring, going over to Turbo and to Zarir Labar Jr., who's been worked on very impressively and effectively by Turbo there. Charlie Silk going to attack Jamie B, just pulling her off Sean Sykes and pulling Rhea O'Reilly off Sean Sykes. Evidence of a strategy as we expected there. Josh Wall is out on the apron. He could be in trouble here. Meanwhile, we've got Chris Marsh joining him now on the top. Oh, Josh Wall nearly fell. Chris Marsh nearly fell. Chris Marsh is in trouble. Chris Marsh is going. Chris Marsh is going out of this one, surely. But Josh Wall has simply got to hit him, and he's going to go. That time he does, but Chris Marsh surviving and actually landing in the centre of the ring. Chris Marsh has done incredibly well to survive there. And Josh Wall hit, and it's Josh Wall who's gone. Well, you wouldn't have expected that. And that, believe it or not, is the first elimination for around 8 minutes in this Rumble. Only 5 competitors have exited the ring. It is packed in there. It is packed with people that want that title belt. It is packed with great wrestlers. Kid Pride continuing to punch Grabowski in the face there. He's got a good position, but he's got to watch out. And in fact, he has been caught here. And then, oh, that's the end for Chris Marsh. And Jamie B actually, meanwhile, being eliminated there. Apologies, I missed that one. But Jamie B eliminated by Jedrzej Grabowski. Turbo up on top. On the second turnbuckle, rather. Meanwhile, Sean Sykes has Rhea O'Reilly in the corner. Turbo's been caught by Grabowski and planted with a big, big slam. Wolf Alexander caught in the corner by Teddy Roberts there. And lovely teamwork by Pride and Roberts to hit Alexander with a double arm wrench takedown, arm drag takedown even. Sean Sykes with a kick on Teddy Roberts. Wolf Alexander could be in trouble here at the hands of Kid Pride. Meanwhile, Jedrzej Grabowski staggers around in the ring, getting his bearings again. Turbo pulling himself to his feet, but only to be met with a shot to the midsection by Zarir Libar Jr. And it's a great debut here by the Somali wrestler, and Wolf Alexander's gone. And now, Jedrzej Grabowski, how do you like your chances? Charlie Silk's up. Charlie Silk is surely about to be dispatched, but he's fighting really well here. Credit where credit's due, as much as I hate acknowledging the strengths of Charlie Silk. He's stopping Grabowski from pitching him off his shoulders here. Zarir Libar Jr. meanwhile trapping Turbo's neck against the ropes under his own leg there. And Charlie Silk just won't give up there, but now he's in trouble. Now he's about to go. Oh, Sean Sykes drops underneath and actually catches Charlie Silk and throws him back into the ring, to the surprising delight of the fans here, who are really enjoying this Charlie Silk performance. Oh, Kid Pride's gone almost out of nowhere as the Genesis Dean Michael enters the ring. Kid Pride dispatched by Zarir Libar Jr. A good display by Kid Pride, but all for naught. There's only one thing that matters here, and that's being the last man in the ring. You can do fantastically and leave empty-handed. And Teddy Roberts here, actually reversed there. Jedrzej Grabowski, it's him in the corner. Rhea O'Reilly has eliminated Sean Sykes, and the fans love it. And why not? What a moment there for Rhea O'Reilly and Sean Sykes. Oh, well, the camera never lies, and the look on the face of Sean Sykes there, you just want to preserve that forever. What a moment. Klondike Kate Mitzenweller will have loved that. Meanwhile, Dean Michael has actually dispatched Rhea O'Reilly, and Chris O'Reilly enters the ring, and he is furious about that. And Chris O'Reilly, oh, actually, O'Reilly and Dean Michael have eliminated themselves there. Well, that's blink and you miss it. Both gone, so we've lost Rhea O'Reilly at the hands of Dean Michael, and Chris O'Reilly and Dean Michael are gone. Now, and meanwhile, Charlie Silk, whose feet didn't actually touch the floor. Charlie Silk's feet did not touch the floor. Sean Sykes has got him, and he's actually dragging him away. He's just manhandling him back to the locker room, as if to say, you're not going to do better in this than I did. But Charlie Silk didn't get eliminated. Oh, meanwhile, a beautiful Hurricane Rana there by Turbo and Jedrzej Grabowski, as we see the arrival of Chameleon. Chameleon, our last man. Oh, what about this? It's going to be one of these guys. Chameleon's just taking his time. Two battles going on in the ring at the moment. Roberts, Zarir Libar Jr. Oh, and then a great entrance into the ring by Chameleon. Meanwhile, Jedrzej Grabowski and Turbo is the second half of that contest. Chameleon going after Jedrzej Grabowski, and just almost a Beal throw there across the ring. Now what do you see from Chameleon? A tiger feint kick. Beautifully done. That's lovely stuff there from Chameleon, who could well be the freshest man in this and a dark horse to win it, and a capoeira style kick on Jedrzej Grabowski. Meanwhile, Teddy Roberts putting a boot on the back of Zarir Libar Jr.'s head very precisely. One of these five will be the BWE champion. One of these five will write their name in the record books. That's lovely stuff from Chameleon on Jedrzej Grabowski, who so far hasn't found a way to deal with Chameleon at all. Just a little bit more time to breathe for these competitors now. Teddy Roberts has got Zarir Libar Jr. Meanwhile, Chameleon just with an arm drag takedown on Jedrzej Grabowski. Roberts just digging the elbow into the lower back of Zarir Libar Jr., who's had a tremendous Rumble. Third competitor in this one. He's lasted longer than anyone else. Or as we say that there, he gets caught with into a lovely abdominal stretch by Teddy Roberts, and his time could well be running out here. Oh, meanwhile, Grabowski's got Chameleon up, and Chameleon goes. Chameleon goes, and Zarilibar Jr. goes as well. Or does he? Or does he? He's managing to stay on the apron in a tremendous display. He's managed to stay in it. And as Nick Branch announces the final 4 competitors in this one, Zarilibar Jr. managing to hold on just about, and actually there, in propelling Teddy Roberts back into the ring with his neck across the ropes, Zarilibar Jr. has effectively eliminated himself. Probably didn't have much choice, but it's now down to these last 3 men. Zarilibar Jr. doesn't seem to fully comprehend what he's done there, but he is out. So, Turbo's gone. Oh, he flew over the top, just as I was about to say it's between those 3. It's between these 2. Teddy Roberts and Jedrzej Grabowski. Take your pick, place your bets. One of these 2 is the next BWE champion. And they have just realised it. So, who is going to outpace the other? Who is going to outmaneuver the other? Who is going to out-strategize the other? Who will hold the belt aloft when the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed? A backhand chop by Teddy Roberts on Grabowski, and then one reciprocated. Does nothing to either man. They're running on adrenaline right now. Roberts, that time Grabowski feels the pain. Roberts feels the pain. The lactic acid builds up. They have fought long and hard this evening. They both deserve the title. It would take a brave man right now to say who it's going to be. And I am not that brave man. Teddy Roberts to his feet first. He's got a chance here to get Grabowski out. He's got a great chance to get Grabowski out. Surely, all Teddy Roberts needs to do here is hit him with a clothesline. Grabowski's going to go. No! Staying in the ring. Grabowski didn't quite get overbalanced there. Duck underneath. Grabowski missing with the Polish hammer. Oh, he went for that in a big way. That's the second time he's missed that tonight. Roberts hitting him. Going for a pin. No joy, Teddy Roberts. Need to get him over the top. Now, Roberts, what's he going to do here? Wrenching the arm round nicely. Oh, but Grabowski raking the eyes. And he's got a chance here to get Roberts out. He just needs to back him into the ropes, but didn't manage to do so. Teddy Roberts with Grabowski into the ropes, missing with that clothesline attempt, missing with that one as well. And then, Grabowski with a big chop. Roberts just stopped there, and he had a chance to win it. He had a real chance to win it. And he just stopped, and he will kick himself if that costs him the match. And Grabowski must have looked like a tree there, just completely immobile. And Roberts went for him but thought better of it. Perhaps he felt that he was going to duck. There is a duck underneath. There is a lariat. And Jedrzej Grabowski hits the floor as Teddy Roberts takes the title. What a moment for Teddy Roberts as our chairman Jake Valentine enters the ring and hands him the belt. He has won it. He's outlasted 19 other competitors and he deserves it. And Jedrzej Grabowski won't even look back at the ring. Now he does, and he doesn't like what he sees. It's Teddy Roberts holding the BWE Championship. Let's go to Nick Branch. gracious in victory. Teddy Roberts is the champion, as 19 other men and women wonder what might have been. Teddy Roberts is the champion. This has been Oliver Bennett here at British Wrestling Evolution Divide and Conquer.